Why does your dog stop, stare, and then bolt across the room at full speed, like they've just seen a ghost? You've been there. 1 second they're curled up on the couch, and the next they're zooming around like they've had 10 cups of coffee. And you're left wondering, what on earth is going on in that tiny dog brain? But here's the kicker. It's not just random madness. These strange, quirky behaviors all have a reason, and trust me, some of them are going to surprise you. Let's talk about the freeze and stare. You've seen it. Your dog standing still, eyes locked on some invisible spot like they're watching a horror movie no one else can see. Is there something supernatural going on here? Nah, your dog's got a superpower. Hearing. That puts even the best human ears to shame. They're picking up on sounds you can't hear, like a neighbor's dog barking 3 blocks away, or maybe even the sound of an insect buzzing. What you see as a freaky ghost moment is just your dog tuning into their personal doggy podcast of distant noises. Speaking of weird quirks, what's up with the whole spinning in circles before lying down thing? Does your dog think they're a ballerina or something? Not quite. This habit is straight from their wild ancestors. Back when dogs were wolves, they'd spin to flatten down grass or snow, making a nice cozy spot to sleep. Even though your dog's got a memory foam bed now, those instincts die hard. So, next time your dog's doing their little circle dance, just remember, they're channeling their inner wolf, prepping their den for maximum comfort. Now, let's dive into the ultimate canine awkwardness, butt sniffing. It's not exactly dinner table behavior, but for dogs, it's like reading a Facebook profile. That quick sniff gives them everything they need to know. Age, mood, health, what the other dog had for breakfast. It's basically their version of, "Hi, how are you?" And trust me, they learn more from one sniff than we could in a week of small talk. Ever had your dog tilt their head at you while you're talking to them? Admit it, it's adorable. But what's really going on in that cute little noggin? Your dog isn't just trying to charm you. They're adjusting their ears to hear you better, like they're trying to decode human language. Some experts even think head tilting could be a sign of higher intelligence, like your dog is really trying to understand you. So go ahead, feel flattered. They're hanging on your every word. And now for something weird. Why does your dog kick up dirt after they've done their business? You might think they're trying to cover it up, but nope. What they're really doing is marking their territory. When they kick up dirt, they're spreading their scent even further using glands in their paws. It's like leaving a business card behind saying, "I was here, this spot's mine." Basically, it's their way of being territorial without having to write a strongly worded letter. But let's not forget the infamous 3 a.m. zoomies. You know the drill. You're just about to fall asleep when suddenly, your dog is tearing through the house like they've got an invisible jetpack strapped to their back. What's going on? Well, dogs, especially younger ones, get sudden bursts of energy called zoomies when they've been sitting still for too long. It's their way of releasing all that pent-up energy. Think of it like your dog's version of doing a crazy workout after sitting at a desk all day. Except, they do it while you're trying to sleep. And dogs don't just follow us around during zoomies. No, they're your constant shadow, following you to the bathroom, the kitchen, everywhere. Why? Are they obsessed? Kind of. But in the best way possible. Dogs are pack animals, and in their eyes, you're the leader of their pack. Where you go, they follow. It's not just love, it's survival instinct. They're making sure you're okay, keeping the pack together. So yeah, when they follow you, they're just being protective. And curious, of course. Speaking of strange habits, why does your dog eat grass? Are they confused about their diet? Not exactly. Dogs have been munching on grass for centuries, and while no one's completely sure why, some experts think it helps with digestion or eases an upset stomach. Others think dogs eat grass just because, well, they like it. Kind of like how we enjoy eating a salad even though we could just have pizza. It's weird, but it's a thing. Ever have your dog lean into you while you're standing or sitting? They're not just being clingy, they're actually showing trust and affection. In the wild, dogs would lean on one another for support, both physically and emotionally. So when your dog presses up against you, it's their way of saying, "You're my safe space." It's basically a doggy hug, and let's be honest, it's pretty heart-melting. And let's talk about licking. Does your dog lick your face because they love you, or because they think you taste like leftovers? Well, it's both, actually. Licking is a way for dogs to show affection, but it also releases endorphins, making them feel calm and relaxed. So those slobbery kisses are part love, part stress relief. And hey, if your face happens to taste like bacon, that's just a bonus. Now onto something truly hilarious, tail chasing. Dogs will spin themselves in circles, chasing their own tail like it's the most exciting toy in the world. Why? Usually, it's just boredom or excess energy. It's like when we mindlessly scroll through social media. Your dog is just looking for a little entertainment. But if it happens all the time, it might be a sign they need more mental or physical stimulation. Otherwise, enjoy the show. It's free entertainment. Let's wrap up with a classic, the sock thief. Ever notice your dog loves stealing your socks, or shoes, or basically anything that smells like you? It's not because they're planning a heist. Your scent is comforting to them. Socks, shoes, even your dirty laundry all carry your smell. And for your dog, it's like holding a piece of their favorite person. So when they run off with your socks, they're not being mischievous. They're holding on to you, even when you're not around. And there you have it, dogs in all their quirky glory. From zoomies to butt sniffing to sock stealing, every strange behavior has a reason behind it. So the next time your dog does something bizarre, remember, they're not weird. They're just being a dog.